I disrespect you respectfully. Humbly. Nah, respectfully.
I think a lot of black women and the black community at large doesn't realize, like, when the men of your community are being ignored, and what's going on with the men in your community, if that's being ignored, then they're also ignoring you. Basically, there's a think tank called the Brookings Institute, right? And the Brookings Institute, it's one of their research associates, I don't know. It's a black woman, and she tweeted, put some up on Twitter, like a couple weeks ago now, and it was basically like she tweeted a link to research that they had just released, right? So they did I guess they did a research report on unemployment, and they broke it down by race and gender. Race, gender, and age. Those are the three variables. So now in the report, and it's a chart, and it has all the numbers. So percentage of unemployment for race, gender, and age. In the report, clearly black men have the highest rate of unemployment, right? Higher than anybody else on the report, right? But she tweets, in this new report, we see that unemployment is like an issue across demographics, but especially we see here that it is especially acute for women and children, right? So I'm like, hold up. I went and looked at I clicked it again, and I was like, wait, let me look at this, because maybe I'm missing it. And I'm like, nah, it's definitely, we definitely have the highest.
It's definitely us.
Right, yeah, it's us. So now you look in the comments, there's a bunch of people in the comments. Why would you ignore the unemployment, the clear data showing you that unemployment is affecting black men the most, right? Like, why would you ignore it? There's a bunch of those comments, right? And I think I said something along the lines of, like, I would have rather you cropped out black men's statistics and just left the other ones in, because it would be less offensive. But we're all looking at the data, and you're just ignoring it right in our face. So everybody was in the comments like, what are you doing? And so my thing was this. That is indicative of the ways in which black men in this society and the things that we go through on a daily basis, whether it be in the labor force or as fathers or whatever. It's at the point now where it's just being ignored, right?
They treat us like the homeless man that falls asleep in front of the restaurant.
Right.
A little bit darky.
Right. Like,
I'm walking.
They treat us like in a Dave Chappelle joke, the Sesame Street joke.
Yeah.
The Grouch.
I was gonna grouch.
We're like, get a job, Grouch.
Get a job, Grouch.
You know what I mean?
So you're unemployed, huh? I'll laugh at you. Get a job. Work at Blockbuster.
Don't say Blockbuster. Hey, yo, if a nigga told me he got a job at Blockbuster, at some point we need to deal with the fact that just like on the Biden tip, we're being ignored. And the thing is, I think a lot of black women and the black community at large doesn't realize, like, when the men of your community are being ignored, and what's going on with the men in your community, if that's being ignored, then they're also ignoring you, because the man, if you don't properly position the man, or you ignore the man, or you try to either destroy the man or whatever, you are now destroying that community. Right? You're ignoring that community, and I know.
Since D.W. Griffith's Birth of a Nation in 1915, the black male image has been under assault. There is one thing that does not exist, and it needs to exist. Black male media by black men for black men.